if we were to make a move on this lab and Seaside's not around, it literally just be us. It'd be the Seaside is not in a good state right now. Nobody really wakes up. They're off all doing their own thing. So do we really need Seaside's backing? It's just
I mean,
I pose a
right
question,
now we
right?
just literally all we need is numbers.
Then who are you gonna get though? That's the thing.
Louis, if we were gonna make a move on this a month and a half ago, we would have already made a move. We have numbers, right? But in the state that Seaside's in right now, if we were to make this move, it'd be risky if we would have their
100%.
backing.
What do we want to do?
I think we should do Seaside as well. Seeing the history and conflict that Benji does not want to have associated with his gang, I think that Benji's answer is going to be, I don't want the boys involved in this.
Hello. What happened?
Nothing's happened.
Nothing bad? Oh, okay, thank God. I feel like, I can probably guess what this is going to be. It's going to be something really stupid, like, let's steal a meth lab or something like that. Is that what it is? See, I'm so smart. I can tell Hayes gang. Is that what it is?
No, what do you mean?
I don't even want to talk about it.
No, Smalls, I'm getting married.
We got an opportunity on a meth lab, man.
No, you're not stealing.
We do.
You're not stealing.
Is that right, Mr. Smalls?
I have nothing to do with it.
Let me.
You're not part of it, Louis.
Okay, but let me tell you.
I can tell you what to do. I can't control them.
They got so much information that they can literally, if they wanted to, they can make a move.
Whose lab is it? The Mandem one?
What would it change it if it was a fucking BSK lab, if it was a Mandem lab, or if it was a GSF lab?
Well, the difference is one of them is a GSF lab, one of them is a BSK lab, and one of them's whoever the fuck. That's the difference. We have no gang members. We're not doing anything.
Yeah, I know. That was just.
They're all dead.
That's just. Question is, if we brought it up to Benji.
But Benji won't even want to talk about it.
Okay.
Whose lab is it? It's either Mandems or Hydra.
Any lab we take right now is Hydra's. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so yeah, I'm good.
To be fair though, with what the boys got on hand, like they're definitely careless with their lab.
Oh, Mandem? I guarantee you Mandem are. It wouldn't be hard to steal. I just don't want to. It won't even be worth it. You can't move it outside the power plant.
It's not the power plant, but yeah.
Is it a different one?
I mean, I understand how stupid this is. We're all fucking nobodies. We're not in a gang, blah, 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 but everybody starts from nowhere.
Better than sitting at Hayes all day.
It's so stupid, Louis. I don't think you realize how stupid they are. Like, if I had to put it on like a scale of like 1 to really stupid, it's like really stupid. But I could tell what you dumbasses were cooking up as soon as I pulled in. I could just tell.
No, they're unreal now. Like, they put in so much work. If he wants to go for it.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't take it just because I like the Mandem. Like, I'm cool. I'm not trying to like sit here and ruin like the last fucking relationships we have left, you know?
There's opportunity to do something fun, something to actually do in the city, or I just go to bed and don't wake up.
No, I get that part, but it's just like the consequences that come with it just outweigh like it being worth it in my opinion.
Consequences. I guess this conversation's over.
Alright, good times.
Let's say I've been watching a group who have been cooking. I know where they put up the key as well. Would you guys be interested in this?
Holy fuck. This is not what I was expecting. Yeah. I need to talk to a few people. I don't want any more details right now.
If I can work a deal with you guys, that'll be awesome, but
yeah, I need some time. Give me like a day. I'm gonna go try to talk to who I can right now, but holy fuck, I was not expecting that at all. 4K information.
Boring, Skip.
See, this is why I said I needed to talk to somebody smart and not the trio of people with 40 IQ.
Who's your friend?
So whose lab is it?
I don't know. I didn't accept all the information going on.
Who told you this?
We need somebody important who's smarter than us to handle it.
Handle it, bitch. We don't even know who lab is it or where it is.
If I'm not there, Ming has to be there, or don't tell this to anybody else. Okay.
Yeah, I told Larry.
Because if you put this in the hands of anybody else and they take action on it, and it's not me or Ming there, it will not work ever.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who I am. My name is Marty. I'm a leader of GG, and I'm gonna speak to the rest of them and make sure we're down, and we'll go from there. Okay. One last question. Why don't you just hit up Seaside since malls and that?
So Seaside are on a different path currently. They're all business and not gang.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna be flying out for like a day or two, but after we should have an answer, and if we're ready to go, we'll be ready to go that day or whatever day you're also ready. All right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, just so you know, the only other people I told was Larry and Jamal.
That was a bad idea.
It was a bad idea, and I regretted it instantly. What happened?
I don't know.
No meth?
You see it?
I mean, it didn't look like they had bags on them.
Exactly.
They could be, like, doing fake cooks.
Man, shut the fuck up. Stop fucking moving. Boring. Just trying to have a silent disco.
Well, if it is a fake cook, that means they definitely don't have a key on them, right?
I mean, Marty's gonna be back in the next few days, so you could definitely talk to him. But I don't know. That's
Yeah.
good information to write down. Because if they're on to
mean,
us, or
Yeah,
if they're
all
onto
that
somebody,
says, if they're doing fake cooks and then we
Mm.
get nothing and they get, you know, I'm not going to touch the lab at the moment. I'm not going to place any more cameras, go anywhere near or anything. But obviously they're already spooked, it seems.
Over the last couple of weeks, there's just been some very sus things that have been going on. Starting from, remember when I called you and said that there was a blue GTR driving about the area? So we figured out who it was. It was a guy called Arthur Lionheart, who works in Hayes. I told this to Denzel, and Denzel went and spoke to him, and he's been wanting to join Seaside for around 2 years. So straight away we thought that's a sort of motive, you know what I'm saying? Because of all of this, we decided we were gonna leave the key and do a bait cook. So we just did everything as completely normal. And literally, I kid you not, 30 seconds after we leave, Arthur Lionheart, the guy that we saw in the GTR, or the guy whose GTR we saw, tweets out, "They are cooking."
Yeah, just get the fucking garbage.
What did I do?
I don't know. Have you been doing anything stupid recently?
No.
No. Arthur is a Hayes employee who spends his days every single day at Hayes. He doesn't drive his car much. He likes to race. His racing alias is Speed Demon. He's friends with Seaside, KJ in particular, and yeah, he's a full-blown civilian.
So who has access to your cars?
Chunker used to have access because I had keys to his house.
Who the fuck's Chunker?
Chunker, I think his last name is Robinson.
Yeah, I do question why you were trying to protect this guy.
I have no reason to protect him. He has done nothing for me, neither did
You
I
tried
do for
to,
him.
though.
No, why would I give you his name instantly if I'm trying to protect him?
Motherfucker, you didn't give it a name instantly.
You didn't give it instantly. You literally skirted around the fucking question.
Point your gun at the dog. Yo, take your mask and glasses off, please. Smile for me. Crouch beside the dog. Now, what do you think Babalu would do if he seen you beside a dead dog that you were holding a gun to?
I know where this is going. And then shoots his dog and takes another picture of me and says that he will send it to Babalu if my name ever comes across. Regardless, I am not gonna tell Chunker anything, because if he did some shit with my car and it's involved that heavily, I don't give two shits. Fuck it. But if it's that deep, no, I'm not taking a shot for him. I don't know him. I don't really care for him.
So everything is because of your car then, I guess.
I'm assuming my car and Chunker driving my car when I had it at his house.
Yeah, assuming that he drive his, but apparently it's your car because of the color of the car, or because you're not the only one who owns a car like that.
Yep, but my assumption is Chunker did some shit with it and they're looking into it.
Yeah.
I also
that can be a possibility, but there can be like 10 other people with the same fucking car. You know?
Yeah,
what
I know
mean?
Goofy has the same car with the same color. Literally
Yeah.
almost the same body specs too. They asked me about a twat I twatted out, which I twatted out. I was with Shlomi and Stephen Hayes at Burger Shot, and we were talking about some cooking shit, and I twatted out, "They are cooking," and they asked me about that. And there is only one thing that comes to my mind about that.
Oh. When did you twat that out?
And literally, I kid you not, 30 seconds after we leave, Arthur Lionheart tweets out, "They are cooking."
I'm not even into drugs. Like, they keep asking me, and I have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
And who's Frog?
Surely
the guy's name isn't Frog.
I don't know what his actual name is, but that's just what he said to call him.
You're buying a warehouse with a guy you don't know his actual name of.
I mean, he just goes by his, like, alias. He said, "My name's Frog. I never..."
Who'd you chill with?
Some people at Hayes. I know a couple Seaside members. Like, we go gambling together, do some boosts, and that's...
What he just said about gambling with Seaside, that was mentioned yesterday. They've aligned their stories 100%.
I mean, what stories have they aligned?
It's the whole gambling thing.
If I'm honest, if you've already had a conversation with KJ, right, I think out of respect for the Seaside, I think we just call them and say, "Boys, right, we've got this group of people that we think are doing something sus. All of them are name dropping you. Do you know anything about what's going on?"
Yeah, we should speak to him.
I just don't know what you need.
Who the fuck is Froggy?
I said he's a guy that works at Hayes.
Dude, you have no fucking clue, okay? I'm at the edge of the fucking seat here, okay? You know some more about him, and you're gonna fucking tell us!
I mean, so
because these keep dropping Seaside heavily, bro.
Yes, but they've also dropped Smalls as well.
Yes.
They've said that Smalls. I'm gonna call Smalls if Smalls are around.
Nah, man, when it comes to shit like that, it's definitely not Seaside. If people are doing some like dumb shit, like scoping out your lab, trust me when I say it has nothing to do with me. And even I was go as far as to say if I did know about it, I would tell them to fucking stop. Maybe I already have, and it's fucking stupid.
What do you mean by maybe you already have?
Just say, bro, people up to some dumb shit, and I ain't involved. Alright, neither does Seaside.
When you say people, right? I've got a list of names. Okay.
But a lot of people know you guys cooked there, man.
Yeah, but not a lot of people hang around it. You know.
Arthur guy, that's random as shit though. That guy for sure ain't stealing no meth labs, bro. He's like a manager at Hayes.
Lewis Blank, who I believe
Louis
I did
Seaside.
Del Boy.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Lucas Spade.
Lucas, if you knew Lucas, yeah, he's definitely not involved. Fuck
What does the name Frog mean to you?
Frog? Frog definitely ain't involved that shit either, bro. I don't think you know these guys. Like, they're so stupid, bro. Like, you wouldn't be doing shit like that.
Junker told us he didn't know what Frog's name was.
Hello. Could you fill me in? Because I feel like I'm
His
slightly
government name.
lost.
I mean, I'm assuming it's not.
We're having a chat right now.
Frog.
It won't be much
Yeah,
longer, I wouldn't say.
It's not that big of a secret. It's just it's
Can
Jay
you-
Wong.
Yeah.
So why was Chunker being so secretive and really refusing to give his name?
I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Chunka. Then if these dumb fucks up to something though, I mean, I could talk to them, bro. Like I know them all well.
You work a legal fucking job with him. You wanted to buy a fucking warehouse with him. You do fucking weed with him. You do fucking meth runs with him. It's in your fucking text messages with him. Stop fucking lying to me before I blow your fucking head off, Chunker. I'll fucking do it. What the fuck is his name?
I don't know.
Stop fucking lying to me.
His name was Frog.
Chunker!
He was like, "What's his real name?" I was like, "Dude, I don't know." Like Frog. Like that's all he told me. And then now looking back, like it is Jay Wong because I remember fucking making fun of him for it. I was like, Jay Wong or some bullshit. Anyways.
But
fuck
also, quit looking into that lab, bro. Obviously.
Oh no, we're done, bro. Dude, if Arthur didn't fucking stroll around near the lab and
So Chunga's pissed the Mandem and Hydra off, has he?
who's telling you that?
So who's looking for Chunga? Miguel and Mandem. Interesting.
I've already talked to them. As you said before, Frog, we don't tell John about this because he'll be like, "Oh, you guys are amateurs, right?"
So two of you. So tell me, right, that two of you were going to make a move on a lap.
No, we were
Who else?
Well, we bring it up to
Okay, who
Seaside,
else?
and Seaside didn't want to do it, and then Frog.
Who'd you bring it up to in Seaside?
I don't know. That's what Frog bring it up to somebody.
So Seaside didn't want anything to do with it. So who else was going to?
So then after Frog goes and he because he was like thinking of bringing Poe on, so I was like, fuck it.
Why would you bring Paul?
I don't know. Wondering about why would they ask about your car?
I don't know either.
They obviously probably saw you or your car somewhere that it shouldn't have been.
I have no fucking idea. No one drove my car after you. Never gave my car to anyone. I could park it at my apartment.
And you were like, oh, let me snitch on Chunker because I don't want the heat to be on me. Why did you do that, bro?
Well, I had to mention that because I'm not gonna take shit for something that I didn't do.
Okay, but
I don't know
why
what
would you
did with
blame
the
it
car.
on...
It is as simple as
Okay,
that.
but why would you blame it on me when I didn't do shit either? The timeline doesn't
I
add
don't
up.
know if you did or not, which is literally the next day, and I gave him my bike to drive around because he sold his car.
Huh? Oh my days. How are you so fucking stupid, bro? How can you be so fucking dumb? Like, how can you be so fucking stupid, bro?
Good?
I'm about to go and blow the fucking doors down the haze, bro. So why are you lying for them? You're over here sitting in a bush protecting Chunker.
I'm not protecting Chunker. What do you mean protecting him? I wasn't going to get out and
Well, you told the guy to
do
shoot him.
something. I was staring. I could give up 2 fucks what he does.
It's contradictive.
But like I say, I just want to avoid this gang issue thing because Seaside has no involvement. Now, they did approach Seaside with the offer, and Seaside told them to fuck off because ain't nobody got time for that bullshit.
I can put it like this. Whatever Hydra is involved in, I'm not touching that. I'm not getting close to it. I'm staying as far away on the other fucking side as possible I can. If I need to fucking take a flight, you know, to the moon and back, you know, to get around, whatever I need to get around, I'll go around that way.
Okay. So what?
That is
thing
the
is-
point of Seaside. Staying away.
I'll be honest, KJ. I think people very close to you knew about that way before they told you about it.
Nothing. There was no call made to us to give us a heads up.
Well, I didn't know people were coming from your lab.
Yeah, but some of you did.
Yeah,
You might
I
not
mean-
have, but Seaside members did.
Yeah, but I don't know when they got that information or not.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
So when
Especially,
did the Seaside know about that information though? Because
When
it
did
seems
what,
like
sorry?
you guys know it. When did we know about people who are going for your lab?
No idea. Oh, so
Yeah,
obviously that would be,
could have happened yesterday.
I doubt it was yesterday.
I mean, yeah, it could have been yesterday, but I suppose at the same time, it could have been a month ago, you know? So that's just
Oh
one of
yeah,
those
it
things
could be
that,
half a year ago as well.
Yeah,
Who knows?
100%.
But at the same time, if it would be a half a year ago, I would know about it. If it was a month ago, I would know about it.
You were literally catching them in every single lie they had. He was caught lying like 30 fucking times.
Oh no, I'd already made my mind up that he's full of shit.
Motherfucker.
Why didn't nobody else talk? Why were these two just stood there?
I was
They were being firm.
Otherwise, Denzel, he would have just kept lying to us, right? And
He
we would have
would've
still
kept
known
going.
he was lying.
Oh god,
Right? But now you filled him in, so he knows we know. So now he's forced.
He's
going to
go back to Seaside,
Otherwise,
and they're going to talk, and they're going to be like, yeah, they already know. The best thing to do is to see a face right now, and then boom.
They know that we know
Bro,
everything.
this guy
now.
asked who the fuck this guy asked who Frog is, bro. He works at his business.
He admitted that John put it in the document that he told Miguel that they knew.
Yeah.
And then he had the audacity to say to my face, "Well, who in Seaside? Like, you fucking kidding me?"
No, I think you did say that to him before, or not. I don't know. I don't really know. It's obvious there's some not truth there. You know what I'm saying?
I told him don't try to steal anybody's meth labs. It'll never end well. And look at where it's going now.
So you told them basically stay away from stealing a meth lab, and that's about it. You didn't hear anything else from it, anything until now.
Yeah. Well, the issue isn't so much that what they seem to be upset about is that we knew, or according to them, we knew that somebody was trying to steal their lab, and we didn't inform them. That's what they're upset about.
Well, yeah, there was no reason for me to snitch out Chunka and Frog right there to Denzel. Like, I don't know why John went and did that. It's so stupid.
No, I don't know. I guess I need to talk to John as well. Basically, from
I'm
my
also
side,
not going to drag Seaside into something trying to protect.
no,
them
but we
either,
already
like,
dragged into this fucking heap of fucking shit for some fucking reason, and some of
We have
them
nothing
think
to do
that
with it, though.
we are the one who gave them that information, and they're telling me that they have spoken to you, they've spoken to John, and they were trying to push the narrative of I cannot trust my boys. I told them it doesn't matter. I haven't spoke to them. I don't know what's going on, but I will always trust my boys no matter what's going on.
That narrative in itself is dumb as shit.
Yeah, it's dumb
There
as
isn't
shit.
there's nothing not to trust them about or trust about when
No,
you
it's
are
only
not
gaslighting.
informed,
It's only
because-
trying to get under your skin to get a reaction. I know
Yeah,
that. Like
if you
I'm
haven't
not
been
born
around
yesterday,
either.
so like
Yeah.
like I understand, and we have no obligation to give them any information whatsoever. But
Like,
of the
I don't
courtesy,
even-
if I knew that somebody was going after Mandem Lab and I heard something, whispers or whatever, I would talk to Batar because I feel like we have that kind of connection. Yeah, I would. I would say, hey, somebody's looking for your lab. I don't know who it is, but
Yeah, I wouldn't have been so rash with the decision making if this was actually something Seaside was involved in. The fact that it was literally nothing to do with us, I didn't like. I was just, it felt like it was an easy decision to make.
That's not what you said.
That is what I said. That is a quote. of
Yeah,
what
I was the only one who ever knew about like this meth lab shit.
The quote
Oh.
is he had to put distance between himself and that group, not because of this situation, but in general. That is the exact words of what I said.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that.
Who told them to
ge-
steal lab?
Bro, you guys are so defensive. I'm literally trying to
No,
get
but
you to
when
follow
you're
something.
Putting stuff out there, Miguel.
I am not.
We
Two situations.
Okay.
I'm not comparing a situation. I'm saying.
And then John sent some crazy text messages. This is exactly what he said. He said, he didn't throw you under. They came looking for you. Frog snitched. Boom him. Boom him, referring to Arthur. And I said, nah, he ain't at fault. He said, pussy. I said, I can't. He said, me and your mama didn't raise no hoe. He said, pussy ass boy. I said, suck my dick. You bitch maid, cut this short. I'm tired and don't want to be in this bush any longer, or I'm just going to pop out and blow this whole operation. Stop being a hoe. What a bitch. Now I just woke up and John messaged me 2 days ago. Louis got took. Answer the phone, you fucking idiot. I guess they took Louis, which is bad because then Seaside's involved. You think they snitch us out or what?
What did you tell John?
I told John like everything.
Well, yeah, you telling John was a mistake, a very bad mistake.
Loki, it probably was.
Do you know what's happened because of that?
What has happened?
John went to Miguel, I believe.
No shot.
Pretty much outed us. John has snitched to the Mandem and Hydra that we are the two people going after the lab. So there's no.
Sounds like somebody
hiding
might
that.
have to actually get shot today, huh?
He's getting a knife in his gut or a bullet in his head. I don't give a fuck. The only thing we can do is swing the story in our favor.
You think we fucking snitch back on John? If we wanted to swing the story back on him, it'd probably be easy. Ex-Ballas leader wanted to take the lab back for his gang. I mean, listen, all we can do at this point is offer up our services to Mandem and Hydra.
Again, I'm not putting anything on Seaside. I
Just John.
It's whatever. And then John went to Miguel and outed the whole story. Louis said John did tell GG.
This car looks so
No, he
damn nice.
did tell about the GG connection.
The Seaside member who knew about it, which was John. I don't know if you know John, ex-Bala.
Oh no.
He went and he told Miguel. And he told Miguel that we're involved. At least me.
Well, that's a rip.
I don't know what comes of this, but Frog is probably dead. Who knows what happened to Chunker?
He just tweeted out the lab.
What the fuck?
Why the fuck would I have a civil conversation with someone that just tweeted it out on Twitter?
Because I have information for you guys.
How would you have information for us?
John from Seaside.
I'm confused what you're getting at.
What I'm getting at is, again, 2 random guys in the city finding out about your meth lab. How do you think we got that information?
Oh, I know.
The fact that this guy set this all up, told us to go look for it, and when we finally come to him with the information, he gets spooked because one person gets kidnapped who's unrelated. And he goes tattletailing to you guys instantly. He definitely gave us all information, told us where it would be, who holds it. Well, actually, he said Mandem and Ballers hold it, which is obviously not true anymore. It's definitely Mandem and Hydra. Which...
I mean, what you're saying, John Dunn, is a pretty big claim. Have you any
You
proof?
can believe me or not, I don't care. The only thing I have on John is us exchanging numbers.
Gave you information of where it is, let you cook, and you brought that information back to John and only John?
Only John.
Did you ever at any stage speak to Smalls about it?
Hell no. Fuck.
As much as we can't believe him, I kind of believe him.
Yeah, so do I. I'll be honest.
But like, I feel betrayed by John. After everything we've been through to get that lab work together, for him to just give it to a random, bro.
Yeah.
I think what we had is just we had cracks. I made some dumb choices in telling John, but at the time I felt like if it didn't come for me, it would have been pressured out of Louis.
I mean, I think we've tied up most loose ends now, right?
Well, there's still one job to be done, Frog. We've snitched on the snitch, but you know what they say, man. Snitches get stitches, man, and we haven't put stitches in. He hasn't got stitches yet.
It's true.
Oh, look at this guy, John Law. What a goof. Look at him. Listen, just tell GG to stay on alert because they still could find out that it was them.
You know what's interesting about all of this?
What's interesting?
The fact that Louis confirmed to me that you told John about GG.
Oh, I did not tell John about GG.
You know what the saddest thing about everything?
What?
We all thought Rowan was going to be the downfall of his gang.
You're saying I'm the burden?
It's a shame, Chunker. It was a good run.
Frog, I need to know at what part this happened because there's something I'm not remembering here.
Either way, the GG thing is not the main problem.
What's the main problem?
You snitched to John.
It did kind of fuck up the whole operation. Felt like my back was against the wall. I just folded.
What did you say earlier?
What did I say?
Snitches get stitches. You fucked up. You fucked up everything. You were the one that killed Hayes' gang. We probably won't see each other again. And if you survive this, maybe you'll learn a lesson. If you don't, maybe in another life.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry, Frog. Sorry, Louis.
Have a good life.
Sorry, Hayes Gang.
Yeah, I don't even know. They can do whatever they want. I'm not a baby. I don't have to deal throw anymore. I'm not a baby.
They're grown up, you know. Like they can handle themselves, man.
Yeah, surely they can. Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's about it. Let's go back to them.
You know how they found out that someone was watching the lab?
Oh.
Apparently one day there was a random blue GTR on the hill across from the lab, and they saw it.
If it truly was a massive coincidence that there was a blue GTR that led us to you and it wasn't nothing to do with you, then that is unlucky.
You're telling me. That's the craziest thing about the whole situation.